What's up, everybody? That's Morton, our new
So that
partner.
shout out to my mod Noble Lance who sent that to me because I get mad on stream. So he sent me a 25-pound bag of salt. Which,
That's a lot of salt.
I'm sure
You should make
broadcast
margaritas
will
or
hate us
something.
for pretty soon.
Nah, we're good.
I'm not personally gonna do anything with it. But
Do you think it would burst into salt all over the floor if it just hit the ground? No.
welcome to the last call.
No?
I'm Jeremy. That's Jack, and that's Ryan.
I'm not
And we have food here from Michael because Michael will be back.
He's
Don't
right
worry.
there.
There he is. And Jeff's gone. Jeff went to go get salad or something.
Yeah, he left.
Okay.
He went to get food. I just went to get drinks.
So tonight I'm playing the shit out of Prey.
Yeah?
I can't wait. I literally can't wait. That game's been
mean, you
so much
can
fun
and you
so
will.
far.
Yeah, it's been a blast.
That game's been so much fun
tonight.
so far.
Jeremy, you can have some fries if you want.
What a great game. I'll definitely.
Dude, I'm sure you guys were waiting to hear. I can say I did platinum Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Final
Oh,
Mix last night.
shit!
It only took me 3 playthroughs. It was only like 100 hours or so, whatever.
Amazing.
You know, 100% of it on normal. Did the speed run.
Now,
did
wait a
the
minute, wait a minute,
Unchanging
wait a minute.
armor on easy. Beat it on proud mode.
That was an interesting thing you did there. You said you platinumed it.
Yeah.
Is it only on PlayStation?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you not know that?
That's
Kingdom
shocking
Hearts.
me that you would go out of your way to get a platinum trophy on PlayStation.
Because it's the game, baby. It's the game that matters, Jeremy.
Fair
And
enough.
also, the list is very good.
Yeah.
You have like cheese in your beard. Just so you know. It's on the left side. I think it's cheese. You
Which is
guys
weird
don't
because
get
you've not been
I
eating
have not
cheese.
eaten any
I'm
cheese
telling
today.
you, you had something. It looked like cheese. Maybe it was a fleck of fry.
I'll tell you something.
But
A
you're
piece
good
of
now.
that fry lodged between my bottom 2 teeth now. And it's
Dude.
bugging the shit out of
There's,
me.
Dude,
there's
I-
toothpicks out there.
I forgot to
there?
mention this.
I got floss in my car.
I forgot to mention this. That was like a fucking extra, just like dumbass moment when I was laying on the ground in Tampa having my fucking heat stroke. Is I was eating a Snickers bar, but what they do now is if you buy a regular sized Snickers bar, it's 2 fucking pieces. They don't make a goddamn bar anymore. It's
Wait,
always
what?
like it's always like you buy a package and it's like that big, but it's just 2 halves. They're almost like squares. They just do that all the time now. It's like it's so hard to find a goddamn bar. It's just like you think it's
Weird.
a bar, but it's not.
Which
but anyway,
was that a king size one? Because like the king size bars come with 2.
maybe that was it.
No.
I don't know.
Must have been that.
And so I was always like, I think like again, king size. It's like, oh, it's king size. It's big.
Yeah.
And they're like, nah, it's not. There's just 2 of them. It's like that's not
That's
king
still
size.
big, though.
It's big, but it's not king size. It's just 2 of them.
That's a double Snicker.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
King would like the Monster
You
Mac.
know what that
isn't-
is? It's a
the-
fucking Twix.
The fucking Grand Mac isn't 2 Big Macs. Like, here's 2 of them. They made a bigger one. Just make it big. Anyway, so I ate one before like I had laid down. I was on the ground, and somebody handed me, Lindsay or someone, the package for the other one. And on the ground, I put it in my mouth, and immediately, because it was so fucking hot, the candy was all sitting in refrigerated sections. The second you take them out, they're melting to shit. I put the Snickers in my mouth, and it immediately gets stuck to the roof of my mouth, and I can't chew it. And I'm on the ground talking and trying to eat the Snickers, and I'm like, I'm not kidding, for like 15 seconds. I almost had to put my hand in my mouth, pull out the disgusting gob that was now like melted and saliva all over it, and put it back into my mouth just so I could chew it. It was full on stuck to my mouth like a dog with peanut butter for like 15 seconds. I was doing that. So it's like I'm already a fucking asshole laying
Right.
on the fucking ground while the medic's coming, and I'm like, I can't eat my chocolate. It was stuck to my mouth. I totally forgot to mention that. It was extra pathetic. What a loser.
When was the last time you passed out?
The last time I passed out that I can recall, which I think is accurate, was maybe 2 to 3 years ago, and it was for like 2 seconds, and I was getting blood drawn. Because I get nauseous when I get blood drawn.
So
That's
this is
understandable.
So I was sitting in a chair, and like apparently I passed out for like 2 seconds. Lindsay was like, hey.
did they give you like a bunch of cookies and shit afterwards? Like try to sugar you
I
up?
think so. And then again, like I'm basing it off only I want to say like 3 times that I can think of in my life. Actually, one I didn't even pass out. I just went blind. There was that. I passed out for like a second. The first ever immersion I ever did, the one we shot in Georgia, doing the fucking laps in the car while I'm chugging milk and eating cheese balls. I basically took a nap, but I had a similar thing. Like I didn't feel good afterwards, and there was a medic on site, and he kind of checked me and told me like just lay down. I ended up taking a nap. So I didn't really pass out, but I was getting to passing out, and I ended up just napping.
You were 9/10 of the way to passing out.
And then the only other time I can recall, and it's the first time it ever happened to me, it was when I got my first tattoo that I ever got. I didn't eat or drink anything that day, and my body just went into shock. And the same thing, like my arms started getting tingly, and I was like sweating a lot, and I went blind. Like it was like someone went like this with my eyes. It's like it's going dark, and you can't see. So it's like, I was like, he's still literally buzzing my arm. Of course, I'm getting my first tattoo, so they tell you, if you start freaking out, if whatever, we'll stop. And I'm like, oh, I'm not going to fucking stop. I'm from fucking New Jersey. I'm like, I'm not going to bitch out in the middle of getting a tattoo. Yeah. He starts doing it. I'm like, oh my God, I'm bitching out. Oh shit. So like, I don't want to say anything. And then literally my eyes are fully open and it's just blackness just starts wiping over me. And I was like, I'm not feeling well. And he's like, all right, well, what's the problem? I'm like, I can't see right now. And I guess, as crazy as that is, like, must have happened. His first comment is like, did you eat anything today? And I'm like, no. And he's like, God damn it. And so then he had someone, like, go get candy from a candy bar. That's, again, why my first thought was, like, Snickers. I think that's what he got. He got me a Mountain Dew and a Snickers and was like, fucking eat this now.
Yeah.
And, like, I ate it, drank it, and literally was like, boop, 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 boop. My vision just came back. I didn't even leave the chair. And I was like, okay, I'm good. And then he went back to it, and it wasn't an issue. It's never happened ever again since. It was just, like, the first time I ever got it. Only those 2 moments like that, and then passing out, getting blood drawn in the park. I was like, "Oh fuck, I'm gonna pass out." This is because this is a super weird feeling that I've only felt like twice before.
Yeah, I've only passed out one time when I had I think I've told this before, but I had a computer desk and I had my feet kicked up on my bed next to my desk, so they were above my hips, which is bad. And I had a bunch of roommates at the time. I got up from my desk, stood up, walked to the door of my room that led out to the living room. My roommate was out there. I go, I think I'm gonna pass out. And the next thing I know, I'm sitting where my TV stand used to be in my bedroom. Basically, I just fell backwards, knocked it over, knocked the TV off, and I was sitting there. My roommate I don't know what happened, but I got up and I was like, ow, that hurts. And I walk out in the living room. My roommate's on the phone, which we had a corded phone at the time, and he looks at me and then he hangs it up. And I was like, what was that? And he goes, do you know how long you were out? And I was like, oh, shit. And he was like, oh, it was like 5 seconds. And I was like, God, okay. And then what he had done...
The year is 2005 now. The robots have taken over.
The president is a plant. And what he had done is he picked up the phone, called 911, and then hung up. And so, yeah, it's like 30 minutes later, these cops show up.
that.
Like, yeah, we had a hang up over here. And I was like, yeah, I passed out. My roommate's a moron. And they were like, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I just got up weird and blood rush, and I was fine. And he was like, okay. But yeah, my roommate literally was like, he was watching me, and he's like,
don't do that.
Dummy.
I also I forgot there was one like really dumb moment. It was like self-induced, where do you see that like Facebox video I did forever ago? Where like, I can like
we had like super red.
I can do that to my head of like rush all the blood to my head, and I've done it before. It looks stupid, and then like I can do it for a couple seconds, and then I'm like, oh my fucking head hurts, and then it'll go away. I was doing the Day of Doom video in LA with Kovic and iJustine was in it. Not the gameplay, but the video that we shot.
Sniper Wolf.
Yeah. And Daniel was directing that from Rooster Teeth. And we were talking about whatever we were shooting, whatever the scene was gonna be. And I mentioned that to him, like, oh, I can make my head really fucking red. Like, I've done it ever since I was in fucking elementary school. Like, it was just like an asshole at the lunch table. And I start doing it, and I think I passed out for like 1 second. Like, well, like I was doing it, and then all of a sudden I got lightheaded, and I actually like stumbled backwards and almost fell over. And Daniel was like, "Oh my God, please don't do that again." I totally forgot about that. It was like I was like, "Wow, I've never done it that hard before." Like I was standing up, and I don't know if I was like doing something while I was doing it, but it just like you said, it's hard to explain in the moment where it feels like 1 second, and you're like, was it 1 second or was it like 4 minutes? Because I don't know.
Because you just go dark.
It's like
you
it's
cease to be
like
awake.
blinking, but you're in a different place. So that's like the weirdest part. Like a lot of like passing out. I don't think it's like, oh, I'm out cold. It's a lot of just like you pass out while you're stumbling, but then you wake up like as you're standing up. And a lot of times, like you said, you think it's like, oh, was that for like a minute? And it's like you were out for 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And it's hard for your brain to like grasp that. It's almost like trying to catch up. But
it was like someone like cut like your timeline out. Like, what the fuck just happened? Like, I don't know.
That's the thing with me. It's like I don't think I've ever really blacked out from like drinking.
Oh,
or
I sure
anything.
have.
Like the thing where like I don't remember what happened. Like that doesn't often happen to me.
I've done that a few
I don't know if I
times.
get to that point
On this
but,
very
like,
show.
And like heat stroke for me because I've gotten heat stroke several
That
times.
was the first
in my
time
life.
I ever got it.
And heat stroke for me is like, I will, like, kind of wake up and something will have happened, but I don't remember it. But like to everyone else, I was acting kind of normally. You know, they're like, you were just kind of out of it, but I never really passed out. I think the last time I ever passed out was, I was in gymnastics and I was on the parallel bars. And there's a movie doing the parallel bars. It's a dismount. It's called a flyaway, which is when you're on like the end of the bars and you kind of go down the bars and like do a backflip and land. And like that's the end of the routine. And I was doing that and I let go too early. So like you want to kind of let go late so that you go up in the air and then do a backflip. But I let go early, so instead of going up, I went out. Like I went forward and I did a backflip and I hit my head on the pommel horse, which was like kind of nearby. So like bounced my head off the pommel
Seems like
horse.
real bad placement for a pommel horse.
Right, but I mean like
bad
in the
placement for
train,
your head.
like it's not like where we do like actual meets and stuff. It's just our training area. So like
No one ever gets hurt in training.
exactly. Well, I mean, fucking all the time. So like I did that. I hit my head off the pommel horse. And the next thing I knew, I was opening my eyes, and everyone was standing over me, like looking down. It's like classic, like in the movies. You see, like the eyes open, everyone's in a circle. It's like that, and everyone's over me, like, holy shit, like Seal Caves, all of that. I'm like, I don't remember anything that just happened. Like I was doing a backflip, and then I was gone, and then I was there. It's oh god, Ryan, what are you
Yeah,
gonna
so
do?
I
was
see you
jacked.
set this salt up on some
I'm
sort of
just saying,
time delay device.
I'm not touching it. If it happens to fall over,
I mean, you touched it, which is why it's now the leaning tower
I mean,
of
it-
salt.
is
even if it falls over, I don't think
How
Is
many-
it
anything will
how many-
happen.
open? Is the top open?
no,
No.
How many servings are in
Oh,
there?
that's definitely going to explode if it hits the ground.
No, it won't.
Yes.
No, it won't.
Absolutely. It's a
No, it
25
won't.
pound of pound.
It's a
bag
25 pound of something.
Listen, there's only one way we can prove whether or not it will explode.
There are
absolutely
7,560 servings in this
The thing
container.
too is like I'm wondering.
Oh,
Oh, come on, Ryan. Let us.
I like
prove
how
it.
Jack went
mean,
up, but it's
there you go.
happening.
I'll hand it to
all
you
right,
and
I'll be
walk
responsible.
away.
Is if the open
Yeah,
end
just-
hits there, it's gonna.
I've had like 5 or
that
6
way.
shots. I'll take the blame for this.
Doing it, by the way. I tried to
Oh.
stop. Okay, you got lucky.
That's
Come
fine.
on!
You got lucky.
I knew it was gonna happen that way.
Yeah, just like you knew the desk wouldn't break.
All right.
nothing. It's,
You did that on purpose, right? That would have actually been comical if that ripped open from you.
It
doing
is
that.
ripped
fine.
at the bottom here.
where?
The place I pointed.
Oh yeah, there's got a little hole right there.
Oh yeah.
I blame Ryan for that one.
When I say it's ripped at the bottom right here, usually I mean like literally.
How did that
Flew
happen?
away. Flew away. I saw
Well,
it that far.
probably between the 2 drops.
Nah.
Nice.
Here, we'll just put that under it. There you go. Now, see,
Oh,
like,
I was like a little. You just open it.
Oh,
It's
that was
like,
that was.
oh,
good
do you
enough.
want
3
me to
shots is
season
perfect.
your
What does
fries
that
or
mean?
something?
Yeah, we can salt the
yeah.
fries.
just
I
salt it a
did
little bit. You
little-
just pull this open and it just drops
Like
a few
actual
grains.
measured shots.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you get a shot of vodka and then with some fruit punch.
I got 3 shots of vodka.
Oh shit! Nice.
You know, well, you know what? I can go for
What are you
4.
gonna do with all this salt?
You can eat it.
Literally, I brought it here, and I told you this. I brought it here because I don't want it in our office.
Take it
Broadcast
take it
can
home.
deal with it. They can throw it away if they
Okay, well,
want.
don't
Broadcast
give
will
them
take
your
care of it.
shit.
Don't
I'm
worry.
giving them my shit.
Don't.
It's food grade.
Throw it in the dumpster if you don't want it.
If
Don't
that
give it to
shit is in
Broadcast.
our office, it will get stabbed and there will be salt.
yeah.
I mean, you're totally
everywhere.
right.
If
I
that's
just say
food
don't give
chemicals
Broadcast
codex
your garbage.
specification.
So we should talk about. We were talking about doing a stream where we just open all of the boxes we have in our office.
I
Or
literally-
like a lot of them.
I'm,
a lot of
not
them,
all
but I
of
mean,
them,
like
like
we do like an
90%.
hour-long stream where
Yeah.
all we do is open boxes.
I'm
Yeah,
not
we've
joking.
got a
I
lot.
picked up just the envelopes that we have with like fan mail,
Letter,
in it,
yeah,
like
yeah, it's
letters.
letters.
You know, like you want to read this. It was like that thick.
Yeah, he's not
Like,
exact-
just
and that's
envelopes.
squeezing.
It's probably like 30.
That's
It's at
squeezing
least
them.
30 letters in there.
Yeah, I would at least, if not
And
more. I
so,
would
but
say
yeah, we're
more.
talking about doing maybe next Wednesday if we don't have a sponsor. We might do our stream on Wednesday. It'll be literally
That's always the thing. Do we have
just
a sponsor? Or do we
opening
not?
our stuff. So
Dude, that
yeah.
game we played on the last stream, Paladins, was pretty fun.
was it?
Yeah.
I wasn't here for it. So
Oh yeah, that was a good time.
no.
Yeah, it's a free-to-play game.
Okay.
We did a
Is it like from the guys who make Smite, right?
Yeah.
From High Res.
High Res.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
high res. Yeah, it's like their version of Overwatch.
Oh, okay.
It was pretty fun.
And I guess it
honestly.
came out before Overwatch. People kept telling us.
Yeah, it was very contentious in the chat of like what it ripped off and what came first and this and
true.
that. But
Regardless, it
what
was
honestly
fun.
surprised me was how many people were like, "This is fun," and I play this.
Yeah.
Like, there's tons of people in the chat. The thing is, like, you you can't play against players until you get to level 5.
Oh, okay.
So we did bots for the whole stream, and like
Wrecked 'em, yeah.
Jeremy and I hit 5 at the end, and we're like, ah, shoot, we gotta go. There were people in the chat that were like, I can't fucking wait till they get to 5 because I'm gonna beat the shit out of them. Like, they were waiting to play us and kick our ass. So like, we ended it.
You're
We're like,
sitting there
oh, I
like
gotta go.
they're like the cheetahs,
Yeah.
like ready to
No,
fucking pounce.
Dude, really were. People were like, oh, I'm 75. Oh, I'm level 82. And I'm like, well,
The
I'm glad we're
number
playing
one
bots.
game for that with me is fucking Battlegrounds. There's people who are just like,
Oh my god!
all they do is play that game, and they're just waiting. They're like, I know how to play this game. I know all the best strategies. I'm gonna
Dude,
fuck
we
people
did
up.
Battlegrounds with Ryan, myself, Trevor, and was it Michael?
And me.
I don't think
I
that's
still
Jeremy.
have never played that
Yeah,
game.
it's Trevor.
Dude, we made it to number. Trevor was the second one to die, or
In
he's the last to
teams,
die.
Yeah, we were the second
Yeah.
to last team to
Yeah,
die.
it was amazing, except for when Trevor killed me.
Trevor killed you. Otherwise, we
damn
might have
it.
won. We might have won if Trevor
Ugh.
didn't kill you.
It was so fucking frustrating. I was literally right behind him. We were walking. There was gunfire. He turned, going, "Oh, there's fire from over there," and just unloaded into me, which I was from Ryan to me away.
was like
It's
2
what the
feet.
fuck are you doing? And
He
he's
said
like,
he couldn't see your name tag. That's because he was aiming down his sights.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And so then he
It's-
gets me up.
I
But by
played
then
that
I'm
game.
like standing because he's healing me.
Fun
and
game.
just-
Someone sent me a screenshot of them. They're like, I got to number 1. I killed one person.
Oh wow.
That was it. They
That
killed
game
number
is
2 and they
very
won.
much about just staying the fuck.
That's
out
why I
of the
can't
way
play it.
Yeah.
and
I don't. I
getting good
hate
gear.
games where you have to not take action.
Same here.
It's
No.
which
I
way
can't-
more
I
fun
can't do it.
with like a team. 'Cause
Yeah,
then at least you're
teams are
doing
fun.
shit. You're like communicating. You're like, all right, we're gonna go over
Right.
that hill. and
Even like
that was
Assassin's
kinda
Creed
fun.
when they're like, tail this person and listen to them. I can't do it. I'm like, I
It's-
gotta run
it's
out there. I
hard,
gotta
yeah.
do something. And it's like,
Oh,
nope,
man.
you can't.
I love the stay and wait type games, like the Assassin's Creed multiplayer, like that kind of thing, where it's like you can run around and kill 20 people and get 2,000 points, or you can do it, wait, and sit and just
So-
be precise and get like
The
5,000
problem
one kill.
is
I love
Assassin's
that.
Creed motherfuckers don't play like that. So
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you're like, I'm stalking Jeff, and I'm like, oh, I got him. It's gonna be so fucking good. I got him. And then some guy will be like, ah! And then they just run off, and you're like,
Yeah.
God damn it! And
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it somehow fucks up my
And
target.
you're like,
Or
all right, where's my target?
or
Where's
like-
my target? Oh, he's on the roof.
Or like
He's on
they
the fucking
killed
roof.
Jeff,
God
and it's like,
damn it.
motherfucker, he wasn't your target, and they don't get any points, and now my target's gone. I'm like, God damn it! And I'm just sitting there like checking my Assassin's Creed watch, like, all right, who am I gonna kill next? I'm just fucking waiting. Nothing is more annoying in Assassin's Creed than just seeing people full sprinting and jumping on rooftops.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
quit playing like that. You're ruining it.
So goddamn
It
frustrating.
ruins the whole fucking game.
That being said, I wish they brought back that style of Assassin's Creed multiplayer. Like that was
fun.
so much
It was
fun.
fun,
I
dude.
love doing
Jeff's
that.
fucking Bale of Hate video was one of my
Yeah.
favorite videos.
So good.
Because I was there when he made it. Like, I watched him make that. And if you can get any sort of, like, Jeff is having a good time from that video, imagine the 2 hours he spent filming it. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
literally just,
Every time he did it.
him at his desk,
Oh, he
just
loved
going
it.
in and out and in and out and in and out and in and out, just, like, laughing at people, just making fun of people. And then the turn there was, no joke, like, 3-4 o'clock rolled around and he'd just get his shit pushed in. And Jeff's just like, well, fucking kids are home from school now. Like, he was filming it earlier in the day.
Yeah.
And you could see when people were getting online because he couldn't do it anymore. People would just kick the shit out of him.
Really got to pick
Such-
your battles for
You
that
gotta,
sort of
you
thing.
gotta pick people that don't know
It's
what
like,
they're
it's
doing.
like, okay, it's about 3 o'clock. That means the East Coasters are getting home. Like,
Yep.
by the time 5 hits, like, ah, shit.
I'm done.
Video
Yeah.
game profiling. Is
Yeah,
what
you
that
want
is.
you want like people that are just like casually playing in the daytime, or like maybe they're sick, so they're not as good.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
it's people in the middle of the day.
the wounded.
Listen.
Immune system is
the
real
weak and
low.
the wounded.
Listen, I don't know how to
I'm playing the cancer ward.
I can't explain the statistics, but there's no question people that play in the middle of the day are way worse.
Oh, they pulled up Bale of Hate here.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm scrolling through it right
the
now.
concept here is Jeff just hides in a hay bale.
So he's
waits
in a
for
hay
his
bale right now.
target to come after him. So this guy jumping in is after Jeff, and he just goes in and out and in.
No,
and
you know what
out.
this guy just did? He killed somebody thinking they were their target. Like,
Yeah.
did not knowing Jeff was in there, so now they're pissed.
Well, that was the other thing
And
too.
they're
Yeah, Jeff would hide near there, and then they would think that an NPC was Jeff, kill him, and then you get like negative civilian kill points or whatever. And then he'd also, which wasn't highlighted in that video, he would also leave those fucking smoke bomb
Oh,
traps.
yeah.
So
They'd stun you.
people would come up to the thing, get stunned, and then sometimes he'd jump out, run around them, and then jump back in the thing.
Or he'd like jump out and punch him.
Yeah,
if,
you
if he
stun
could
them
slap
back,
him,
yeah.
if he could stun them, it's a slap across the fucking face.
Oh man, it's so much fun. I love that game.
Look at that. See, that's the lore
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
see, that guy thought that was Jeff, and now it's like, now he's fucked. Now he fucked
and then
himself.
boom, he got stunned
Yeah,
right
now
there.
he got stunned, so there's Jeff just watching him get stunned. And now he's just like, fuck. No, here he comes coming back.
Coming
Jump
back
off
in,
out again.
Jeff's out, Jeff's in.
Just
They
imagine
put down
Jeff.
another
Put it
stun
down.
He
thing.
stunned him again.
Imagine Jeff giggling for 90 minutes doing this.
Yeah.
That
I think
was
once
him
you
filming it.
once you stab somebody else, you lose your target too. So
You
that
do.
guy then now is no longer after
he
Jeff.
literally can't kill Jeff.
Yeah.
You are unable. The game won't let you. It's a real
so
fuck
funny.
you.
Yeah.
Jeff's a real piece of shit.
That was one of the first times I ever met Trevor. We were playing.
Sorry.
We were playing Assassin's Creed 3
Black
together
Flag?
at It was at RTX.
No,
It's-
I think it was Black Flag.
was it Black Flag? You guys
Was it
had
Pirates?
the
Yeah.
Achievement Hunter Lounge set up.
Yeah,
you had
yeah.
the line of, and it was right next to you guys. That was one of
Or
the
was
first
it-
times I
yeah,
met
I'm pretty
Trevor.
sure it was Black Flag.
Because Trevor and I used to do we did like a Community Hunter podcast, and Trevor and I were both on it with like a couple other community members. And then so we met up at RTX. We both went to the Community Hunter panel, which Matt was on. So like I went up and I asked a question like to all the people on the panel, to Matt and everything like that. And as I was walking back, Trevor was like, "Hey, you're Jeremy 6401, right?" Like, yeah. He's like,
fuck
"All
you,
right,
Jeremy."
He's like, I'm reached. And
I'm
I'm like,
TC
oh,
reached.
awesome. So like me and Trevor like hung out together and then like ended up playing Assassin's Creed together. So that was like, that game was so fucking fun.
Such a great shot.
Dude, you're almost gone in the wide.
There you
Like
go.
if you just stand normally,
No, if I stand normally, I'm
you're
missed. Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty much gone.
Back now, get one Jeremy-sized flower
Your
arrangement.
sunglasses.
This is the
they're-
nicest
they
smelling
look great.
podcast we've had in a long time.
All right,
Yeah, well, that and Jeff left.
That's true.
let's go back to Narnia now.
It smells like pea terries and flowers.
Yeah. Hey. What's up, bitches?
What's up, bitch? That wasn't in the episode.
Oh, it wasn't in the episode?
No, it wasn't.
God damn it!
I watched for that
So
specifically.
we shot an Awu, this week's Awu on the road. This week's, not next week.
Part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of it you guys filmed at the office. Part you filmed on the road.
Yeah, and so yeah, we filmed the unboxing stuff before we left for the tour, and then we shot the intro and kind of like the schedule and stuff coming out during like while we were on the bus. We went and shot it on the bus, and at the back of the bus there was like this container that if you watched it, I assume the beginning is that, or is like
Yes,
the
it is.
episode.
That's how it starts.
It like goes it opens
you
up.
walking
And,
down
like
the hall.
I walked in the hall and it's like Michael and Gavin skitter away, and then the doors open and Jeremy says like, "Welcome to Awu." We set it up. Jeremy's in the back. We got everyone ready. I walked up. I'm filming, and I get to the point where Jeremy pops out, and he opens the doors, and instead of saying, "Hi, I'm Jeremy, and you're watching Awu," he says,
What's up, bitches?
And then like,
what?
and then
I went-
there's just dead silence from all of us.
Yeah.
We're just like-
And then I closed the thing again.
and then we're all just like, Jeremy, you didn't do the fucking intro.
Yeah, the
It was
whole thing.
And he's
Beginning
like,
of the video.
oh, I'm doing the intro? Oh, I thought I was just popping out of a closet. Because we filmed it at the end. He already did the intro.
Michael,
Yeah.
you went, while funny, not the.
I was just like, because we were hiding in our bunks, and I'm just like, oh, he's going to say it. What the fuck is he saying?
I was saying,
What?
what's up, bitches?
What, bitches?
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
It's getting real bright.
"That's getting real bright. Makes these
Really-
flowers pop."
They really
All
want
right.
us to go.
On delay.
Everyone,
Cheers. Oh, you're doing the
Into the flowers.
like dance.
Bye, everybody.
Dancer. You're either about to dance or you can get fucked up by a bull. It's one or the other.
Well, at A or B.
Oh, you're just going down there. Maybe you can see it down there.
No, this doesn't exist. This is what the
they'll
inside
crop
of the
this
closet
part
is.
out. They'll crop
We're,
this
it's
part.
ghosts. Oh my, I've got to be over here.
We're gone.